Hey guys. So, we have another video today. It's not important. It's just random reaction. You know, no one cares. No one's interested. It's Geass, Lelouch of the Rebellion, R2, episode 25. Just so happens to be the last episode of Geass. You know, you probably can't tell, but I'm kind of about to die of hype. So, yeah. In all seriousness, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Geass finale is here. This was supposed to be on Saturday or whatever the fuck. Didn't happen. I got the 22 to 24, but I didn't end up doing 25. It's a whole thing. I don't know. This last episode was probably destined to be by itself anyways. It probably had to be. So, let's do it. So, I ended up having a couple days to think about it. Really only like 2 days or so. Really to think about what my predictions might be. You know, is Nanali gonna die? Is Lelouch gonna die? Is Suzaku gonna die? Really, is there anyone else that matters at this point? I don't think Nanali's gonna die. That's the first thing I gotta say right off the bat. I think I'm not entirely sure whether or not he Geasses her. I don't think he Geasses her, but I'm not entirely sure about that. But I don't think Nanali's gonna die. I think Lelouch will do, in the end, he will go for his goal, no matter what, though. I don't think he's gonna kill her. Does Suzaku die? Does Lelouch die? I don't want to say just because there's a R3 coming that it's impossible Lelouch doesn't die. Because that could explain why an R3's existence is so shocking. This whole series, I thought one of them was going to die. And I'm second-guessing myself right at the very end. I don't think Suzaku's going to die because I just don't see the point. So it really comes down to Lelouch. Do they kill off the main character in this episode? Don't fucking know. I get sad thinking about the thought of Lelouch dying because just thinking about the thought, because it's been a worry for me for so long, and I always loved Lelouch, but to have come this far with Lelouch to where I love him as much as I do, I'm terrified. I'm gonna say no for 2 reasons. Apparently there's an R3 coming. I think late this year or early next year. I'm not entirely sure on the details. I'll definitely look into that after I finish this reaction. But how would Lelouch die? And I've thought about this for a long time, and it almost feels like Lelouch has to die at the hands of Suzaku. And the story doesn't call for it, to my knowledge. Like, I don't see Suzaku killing Lelouch. And for one, who's left that would kill Lelouch? He's pretty much checkmated everyone else, including Schneizel. So, who's left to kill Lelouch other than himself, which I don't think is going to happen, and Suzaku? Man, I don't know. I'm going to say no, though. Because the only character I really, for one, really, I feel like if anyone else killed Lelouch, it just wouldn't feel right. If he dies, it's going to be because of Suzaku, and Suzaku's not going to kill him. I feel like at this point, with the way that the story has gotten to this point, I just don't see it happening. I'm very tentative. I'm not confident, but I honestly don't think I don't think any of those 3 are going to die. If anyone else dies, I don't really know who else would matter at this point. I mean, pretty much every really important character is either dead or their role is played out. It's really just Nanali and Lelouch and Suzaku. Because it's the last episode, Suzaku has to get involved somehow. Maybe he ends up showing up for that and it becomes a three-way conversation, and Nanali's looking at Lelouch, and I don't know what's going to happen. This is insane, ladies and gentlemen. So there will be no skipping of any kind in this episode. I will let whatever outro plays out, whether it's the same outro we got for all the other R2 episodes since we got the 5th outro, or it's something different. I have no idea if this episode is longer than the rest. No, it's 23:58, so it seems like it's more or less a normal length of an episode. So there's really no funny business going on here, so we're ready. This is happening, ladies and gentlemen, and I am terrified. But Code Geass, Round 2, or R2, what was it? Rebellion and Resurrection? Rebirth and Rebellion? I can't remember. But Code Geass, R2, Episode 25, the R2 finale. And quite possibly the most hyped episode of a reaction I've ever done in my life will commence in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and play. Holy shit, there's Damocles. The battle raging outside. Lelouch and Nanali.
This is the first time in 8 years I've seen your face.
Jesus.
The face of a brother and a murderer.
Yep.
And I wear the same face as well, don't I, Lelouch?
Jesus, Nanali.
It's been you firing the flares up until now.
Yes. I wanted to stop it all. To stop you. I would have done whatever I had to, even if it meant killing my big brother. That's why I can't allow you to have control of the flares. Why I can't hand this key to you. And I wouldn't even if you used your Geass on me.
Oh.
Use Geass on Nanali? It's true. Time after time I've wanted to use it on her.
Oh,
At the very
wow.
least, I wanted to use it to cure her blindness.
Oh.
The power of the king. But Nanali was the reason for everything I've done.
Yep.
So I could never use Geass's power of absolute submission on her.
Nope.
But now... No, I can't. If I resort to twisting my own sister's will, then I'm...
Oh man, this is interesting. At the end of the world, the light that's born now blows in the wind. I feel like this intro song says everything I need to say. So I will read the lyrics as they come along in their English translation. Pretty words alone won't sustain you. Kindness alone won't heal you. What is it that was stolen from you in this unchanging world? What is it that you hear? A song of color. Everything is bright. Let our crumbled dreams resound at the edge of tomorrow. At the end of the world, the light that's born becomes one with us. Now blows in the wind. It's all up to you, Lelouch. What is the final episode called? Give me the title. Final turn! Re. That just makes me think of ReZero and think some really crazy things.
It's clear to me now that I misjudged you, Suzaku. Even though we're on opposite sides and our methods differ from one another, I always thought you cared about Japan in your own way. But now...
There's something that Lelouch and I have to do.
I see. You really crave power that much. In that case...
In that
What
case,
are they gonna do?
You mustn't be allowed to live, Suzaku. I'm going to defeat you and stop
What
Lelouch.
is Lelouch and Suzaku's goal? Yeah, because of the will to live.
You having any second thoughts about not running away?
Just where exactly would I be running to?
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Neville.
What
There
I
really
wish
is
for
nowhere to run.
is to enjoy fun-filled days with the old gang again, the way we used to.
Hell yeah.
I do miss them.
That would be amazing. But frankly, that's not possible anymore.
Power without a master!
You who have something to depend on.
Damn!
Man.
Oh, Anya and Jeremiah, that's an interesting matchup of wills.
Stop, please! You're too badly wounded!
No, I have to take responsibility
Toto.
for starting this, because that's what allows me the right to lead others.
Lelouch, you have no right to seize control of the world. You of all people who took the name Zero, then bent the will of so many in order to serve your own.
Are you saying we would have been better off to remain in hiding? Did you want a future of living in constant fear of assassination? This was for your future too, Nonoli.
My future? When did I ever say that I wanted this? Lelouch, I would have been perfectly satisfied by just living with you.
Don't you see? Our reality is restricted by all sorts of things. Our whole history is struggle.
That's the reason I've been fighting on the side of the Resistance!
Yep.
You could have used the system to achieve your ideals.
But what about the others? Those people who aren't allowed into the system!
That's
How will
true.
they ever be able to voice their objections to anything?
You...
Don't you dare look down on others, you elitist!
Oh, wow.
What about those who have no choice
This
but
is
to join
chilling.
the system?
What's fair? When you follow the methods of an aggressor, then you're only serving to legitimize them.
But if you go into battle now, you'll die!
Why you? And you call yourself a... I apologize. This is the only way I know how to live.
Jeez.
Hiroshito!
Yeah, Toto's having trouble. And of course, the Empress.
Fight because there is something that I must protect!
Of course. That's one of the main reasons people fight. This music is chilling. We almost don't even need words anymore. I think Suzaku's gonna win, but I don't know.
Morality or a sense of dignity in our warfare. Regardless, I still needed to belong somewhere.
For that reason alone we fought.
Yep.
No, To. Was this really the best thing for us?
Oh.
You know what they say.
Everyone's.
war is
It's the
mother of
philosophy of all
Nonsense, Old
potatoes.
Pudding. You don't care one bit
Pearl
whether or not
pudding.
your invention benefits mankind. Nina, was it? What about you, huh?
I was just doing whatever I could.
You see, we simply didn't want it to happen again.
Oh. However, people are subject to weakness.
That's right. Even I have dreams, don't I? But now they're telling me I don't have any right to them. They don't think I'm able to
Jesus.
fight, but I can. Why does everyone treat me like a fool?
Poor guy.
Wow. And C2, of
I've
course.
seen it before. I've seen it over and
The
over.
turning of time.
Human history is one of struggle.
And war.
Even so.
Yep.
The world and the people in it. They'll never be what we want them to be.
So now you'll force them? That's your solution?
That's plain despicable.
Oh,
Using Geass, a
they
power
all-
that manipulates
the two
minds of
sides of
people
the
and violates
argument.
their human dignity.
Half and
Then
half.
what about the Damocles? So would you agree that's a despicable method that forces people to obey?
The Damocles will become a symbol of their hatred. All their hatred will be focused here. That way people can move toward the future.
Whoa.
I see. You have the same idea, Nonoli. In that case, Lelouch V. Britannia commands you. Hand over the Damocles key to me now!
He actually did it. Oh my god. Is it gonna work?
No! No, I mustn't give it to you. I mustn't do it. All the sins you've committed.
There it is. It's an absolute.
It's yours now.
Okay, that was creepy as fuck. I'm not a big fan of Nonoli's VA personally, but that's besides the point. Wow, memorized recording complete. Oh, he's not done yet. Jeremiah being a beast.
Fire!
Jesus, that face.
Memorize this! Memorize
Oh God!
Committed to
Killer?
memory, because that's the memorable name of the man who has defeated you.
Memory? What memory? I remember nothing. I
Yeah,
have no memories.
I understand
No
that.
memories. Could it be?
Oh!
Come on, Tristan.
Yeah!
Just let me
Is he gonna
fly,
figure
will
it
ya?
out? The Marianne thing?
The radiant wave surger's out of ammo.
Now my shield energy is exhausted too.
It's down to a regular fight, basically, or as regular as mecha fights get. Just a punch fest. Oh my God.
Beat her. Even using the Geass I'm cursed with. Your strength is unimaginable, Colin.
My machine has better specs than yours yet. Why? While you're this strong, do the right thing!
Oh wow. It's an unbendable battle of wills. There is no winner.
Let's end this once and for all!
Oh my God.
Molly, you had justice on your side!
Oh my God. Oh shit. This is crazy.
What happened? You mean I didn't get him then?
You're wrong. You got me all right, Colin.
It's a draw. Whoa! Oh shit, okay. Okay, that caught him. Oh!
You won. You beat him, Colin.
What the hell? Suzaku is gone.
Nonali, you've grown up following your own thoughts without help from others. Which means I am now free to follow the path I must take to my destiny. I thank you. I love you, little sister.
You used your Geass on me, didn't you? Come back! Stop, Lelouch! Wait!
Oh, he's really gotta act for this one.
You've become a demon, Lelouch!
He always was a demon.
Cowardly! How can you?
Oh,
How can you be so
Lelouch.
cruel?
The traitorous knight Suzaku Kururugi has reportedly been killed. Aren't you going to beg for your life to be spared? Even for his sake, at least?
Kaguya, you never knew Lelouch's true face until recently, isn't that right?
What of it?
Well, in spite of that, you still understood a bit of his true nature. So you're obviously a very kind young woman.
Huh?
Oh shit.
Attention, entire world! Hear my proclamation! I am Lelouch V. Britannia, Emperor of the Holy Britannian Empire and your only ruler!
What?
It's not possible! If Lelouch used a flare, then that means...
It can't be.
There's no way!
Schneisel has surrendered to me. As a result of this, I am now in control of both the Damocles and the Flea weapons. And even the Black Knights no longer possess the strength to oppose me now. If anyone dares to resist my supreme authority,
What's it gonna be?
they shall know the devastating power of the Fleas. Those who could challenge my military rule no longer exist. Yes.
Oh my
from this
God.
day, from this moment forward, the world belongs to me.
Checkmate! What?
Lelouch V. Britannia commands you. Obey me, subjects! Obey me, world! All hail Lelouch!
All hail Lelouch. Oh my God. Where do we go from here? Now I think the final commercial. Oh, Imperial Crown Colony of Japan 2 months later. Oh man.
Just coming into view is the 99th and sole Emperor of the Holy Britannian Empire, His Majesty Lelouch V. Britannia. Our Emperor also carries the distinction of being CEO of the Black Knights, as well as the current chairman of the UFN Supreme Council. And look at
Jesus!
this, too. Those who foolishly opposed Emperor Lelouch are being transported to the execution grounds. During the latest Great War, the capital Pendragon was destroyed and countless soldiers sacrificed their lives.
Suzaku,
Among them,
Knight the
Sir
Zero.
Suzaku Kururugi, the Knight of Zero. Now that the EU has ratified the United
Oh,
Federation
God!
of Nations Charter, the Emperor has allowed us to complete the grand task of unifying the world. Glory to His Majesty Lelouch! All hail Britannia! All hail Lelouch!
Glory my ass.
This is just a dictatorship.
Anyone who disobeys him gets killed.
If the wrong people hear you, they'll kill your entire family.
I can't believe we have to broadcast this and call it justice.
Lelouch, is this what you wanted? What you set out to do?
Yeah.
To control the world? To control
but...
every person in it?
None of you were very bright. If you hadn't disobeyed Lelouch at that time, we had to move into the future. It's through repeated successes and failures that we advance. That not only goes for science, but people as well.
But that's evolution.
You mean progress, don't you, Earl of Pudding?
About that name you call me. Are you still bitter?
I could be.
Of their relationship that they totally had at some point. They absolutely were a couple.
Between them?
Because of
It's
science.
hardly worth mentioning. And when I think back on it now, it wasn't anything at all. It was just a starting point.
Interesting. This is so crazy. Is someone... There's still a resistance, eh?
Ogie! Do that and you'll play right into their hands.
Please.
What is that?
What do we have here? What is it? Zero?
Zero?
Zero.
Zero?
That's him? But Lelouch is over there!
Lelouch! Lelouch planned this! Is it C2 or is it...
Was that it? Was that what Lelouch and Suzaku had to do?
Reset the game! It's Suzaku! It's gotta be! That's why he can't die!
I'll take care of this interloper.
Onward, masked knight.
Impudent fool!
Suzaku,
This was the plan all along!
you must promise.
You're going through with this, no matter what?
As planned, the hatred of the whole world is now focused directly upon me. And now the only thing that remains is to get rid of me and finally break the cycle of hatred. The legend
You are
of
the
Zero
Knight of
is
Zero?
dead. It lives within the hearts of the Black Knights. Schneisel will serve Zero also. With this, the world will gather not for an exchange of force, but for an exchange of open dialogue around one table. Mankind will be able to move forward into the future.
He's got... I have chills!
And that
Yes.
is the Zero Requiem.
The Zero Requiem!
We both realized it back in C's world. We knew how humanity was longing for the future.
Yep.
Hey Suzaku, Geass power is similar to a wish, don't you think? It's a request to someone to give you the power to achieve what you can't on your own.
A wish?
Oh shit, that is a way,
And
interesting way of
I'm going to grant a
thinking
wish
it.
called Geass to all the people everywhere. For the future of the entire world.
Lelouch, the price you're going to pay for using your Geass on them is a dear one.
The only ones who should kill are those prepared to be killed. Suzaku, you're going to be a hero now. The Messiah who saved the world from Emperor Lelouch v Britannia, the enemy of the world. As Zero.
As Zero!
Lelouch.
The punishment for what you've done shall be this, then. You will live on, always wearing that mask, serving as a knight for justice and truth. You will no longer live your life as Suzaku Kururugi. You shall sacrifice the ordinary pleasures of your life for the benefit of the world.
Just like I did.
This, Geass, I do solemnly accept.
Lelouch, are you? You mean everything you've done until now?
Nonally.
Brother, I love you.
Yes. I destroyed the world.
You actually fucking did it. A new one. For Nonally.
A new.
You actually did it, Lelouch.
You can't leave me! You can't! Please open your eyes, Big Brother, please! Big Brother!
Lelouch, the demon is dead! Free his prisoners!
Lelouch the demon is dead.
Everyone, retreat!
And he's acting.
Is that who I think it is?
It's Zero. It's him.
Yep. Yep.
It's Zero.
It's unfair. All I wanted and needed to be happy was to be with you.
That was the one thing you couldn't have in the end, Nonally. Because the future, his legacy lives on. Not as Lelouch v Britannia, but as Zero. I don't know what to say. After everything that's happened, I knew it was a possibility, but Colin's going to school, or going to work perhaps, definitely school. They finally understand in the end.
The world's gotten a lot better since that eventful day.
You did it.
All the energy that was once expended
fucking
on
did
war
it.
has now been directed towards solving hunger and poverty.
That's
As
amazing.
expected, all sorts of hateful and evil deeds
Zero
have
the
been blamed
miracle
on you.
worker.
Maybe that's because people find it a lot easier to accuse a person with a name, rather than a piece of technology called Damocles. Perhaps that's putting it too
Exactly.
simply. But whatever the
Nonally,
reason,
living
the
on,
world is free
doing
of
what
the
you need to
past,
do.
and it's finally able to
Of
move forward into the
course.
future now.
Oh, yeah,
I
it's
wonder
so...
if you're laughing right now about how everything went according to your elaborate strategy.
You actually did it.
There are still
Somehow.
plenty of problems we have to work out for ourselves.
True,
But even
but you'll
so-
figure it out. Jeremiah. He can be happy knowing that he served his emperor to the end. There's the key of Damocles. The Flea key. A villain to the end.
I said that Geass was
See
the power
too.
of the king which would condemn you to a life of solitude. I think maybe that's not quite correct.
No.
Lelouch?
Marion! Is his consciousness in someone else? Is it in Suzaku? Because then he could be Zero. She's talking to her the same way she talks to Marion. Maybe I'm thinking too much of it also. Why do you show Euphemia? This is 1A and 1B with Ava. I think it might be better. I don't know. I'm gonna let the outro play before I give any more thoughts on this episode. How are your brethren? The mark of apocalypse. What is truth? See the secrecy buried where no one knows. Wow. Double-edged sword. Turns its blade upon... Leave only witness you must protect. In the end you did it. And in your own way, you'll set yourself free. He fucking did it. I don't think I've ever cried that much in one video. You know, I've been saying a lot in the Code Geass reactions that I feel like I haven't been able to cry in emotional moments. And I feel like I was like, wow, like I care about these characters so much, and I'm really surprised I really haven't cried this whole series. And right now, I am a fucking wreck. And this reaction, I don't know if it's the best reaction I've ever had, or the worst reaction I've ever had. I don't fucking know what I said. I don't know what to say. They fucking did it. I had a feeling the whole fucking show, this was how it was gonna end. And they honestly tricked me out of it. I didn't think it was happening by the time we got to it. I need to fucking trust my instincts a little bit more. What the fuck? Hey guys. I'm not, dead, but I spent quite a lot of time doing nothing. But I'm back still shook, very shook by what happened. I've been shaking quite hard. But that was the Code Geass finale, and I have to say, it was the greatest thing ever. Possibly. Quite possibly. And that might be the overhype. But I don't know what to say anymore. It's over. I hate it. Apparently we're getting an R3. I've still yet to look into that. That's why my immediate thought raced to the Marion the Flash thing in regards to Lelouch and C2 and how C2 was talking to Lelouch, and that was actually seemed to be the potato going on there. So I'm interested to see what's up with that. So yeah, that's really cool. I love this show. It will go down in history as possibly my favorite anime of all time. I think right now it is. I think over time the dust will settle. I'll rewatch Ava. I'll rewatch Code Geass. I'll rewatch Cowboy Bebop, Re:Zero. I'll rewatch all my favorite animes of all time, kind of further rank them. But I think at the time of recording this video, at the time you see this video, which will be tomorrow, so I don't think it'll have changed by then, at least for the time being, I think Ava's been dethroned. I think I gotta say Code Geass is my favorite anime of all time now. My favorite show of all time. It's by hairs. I mean, it really is brilliant. It is absolute brilliance on both sides. I think it comes down to inches. But I think I gotta go Code Geass. Wow. I can't believe I'm saying that. I legitimately thought Ava would never... nothing would get close enough to where I seriously don't know if it's my favorite anime of all time anymore. Code Geass did. I adore Full Metal Alchemist, and I could see it maybe making a run at this. You know, I think it might end up being a good enough show to make a run at Code Geass and Ava. But being not even quite halfway through the show, there's still a lot to be seen, and we will find out. But that's definitely a show to watch out for in regards to this discussion, for my personal opinion. But I think for the time being, I gotta go Code Geass. It's hairs. It is judging really good shows against each other is one of the hardest things ever. It's like, it's so close, and the shows are very different. Even though there are a lot of similarities between Code Geass, Lelouch of the Rebellion, and Neon Genesis Evangelion, they're both amazing, among other things. But this show, for 50 episodes, took me on a journey of Lelouch Lamperouge, or Lelouch v Britannia, and I got to grow and watch the journey as Lelouch went from becoming an intriguing protagonist to, in my opinion, the greatest character of all time. And that I'm more confident about. I don't know how sure I am that that it's better than Ava, but I do think it had the greatest character ever in Lelouch v Britannia, or Lelouch Lamperouge, or Zero, whatever. The whole shebang, really. I fell in love with him right away, and as time went on, it gradually grew, and it never stopped growing, and I never loved him more than I did in the final episode of Code Geass. And finally, the Zero Requiem makes sense. It finally does. Yes, it fucking does. Damn. So, that's it. One day, maybe we'll be watching more Code Geass, who the hell knows, but for now, I'm signing off, and I'm not going to put any music in the outro. Usually I do that, especially for an end of series, but I usually do that with, like live reactions shows and stuff, but also end of series, I feel like I probably would have to, but I'm so shook that it would have to be on so low because I'm not talking loud at all. I fucking love this show so fucking much. I don't know what to say, guys. Code Geass is love. Code Geass is life. I could go on forever. But what do I really accomplish? I think we can all agree that this show is brilliant. I think there's a few of you that would argue that R2 was worse than R1, which, I mean, I kinda could see where someone's coming, but I really can't. Now I'm getting sad because I can't watch any more next week. It's over. Wow. Legendary. This was legendary. So, before I start crying again, I'd like to thank you all for coming on this journey with me, watching these 50 episodes of Code Geass with me, and experiencing one of the greatest shows ever created with me. And experiencing my live reactions, my blind reactions to this incredible show. I'd like to, like I said, thank you for, pushing through all the potato-y circumstances and late videos and no video this week, whatever the case may be. You guys know how I am. I am potato. And while my potato-ness is one of my greatest qualities, it's also one of my worst qualities. And I'm happy that you guys enjoyed this series. Probably not as much as I enjoyed this show, but certainly I hope you enjoyed this series quite a bit. since you did stick around for the end, or maybe you just showed up for this episode. I mean, I don't know. I mean, this is probably the best episode of Code Geass, so there is that. But for those of you who came for Code Geass, you're here for Code Geass, don't watch anything else. I mean, for one, I watch a lot of other animes. Currently doing Fairy Tail, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and you know, Attack on Titan when the episodes come out. My Hero Academia, I'm going to be jumping back into Season 2 shortly after Attack on Titan ends, and then cartoons, you know, My Little Pony, Steven Universe, Star vs. the Forces of Evil, etc., etc. There's playlists of all the shows I've done, and there are many more that I plan to do in the future. So I'd recommend you to stick around, because I'm sure you could find something else you like, and even if you can't, I'm sure there's stuff coming in the future. But if this is goodbye for now, or even forever, I'd still like to thank you for joining me on this journey, and I will never forget it, because this was quite possibly my favorite reaction series on my channel's history, and that is saying a lot, because I am so emotionally attached to the majority of the shows that I've done on my channel. But I don't know if I've ever been more emotionally attached to a show than I am with Code Geass. The Zero Requiem has happened, has occurred, and I'm still alive, unlike Lelouch. Or is he? Maybe we'll find out one day, but until then, the Flaming Shark and Code Geass, Lelouch of the Rebellion, signing out. Hope you guys all have a wonderful, fantastical day, and I will see you next time with another video. Thanks for watching. Peace.